Hello. Right, this is a message for someone who is done. You're not being put in a mental prison by anyone anymore. You're done with the lies and the tricksters. You're not interested in manifesting new love. You're not even you've been through a situation that's completely disillusioned you, and you've completely changed your mind about whether love is real, about society's expectations to even find love. You're just saying it's not real. You don't want any of it. You are sick of it. You're just working on your own finances and you're keeping yourself to yourself. But what happens is sometimes when you decide that, ta-da, you end up with the Emperor, and who just walks into your life as soon as you stop looking, and Ten of Pentacles, which is, the be-all and end-all, the whole life, the house, the car, the family, and stability. But you've got that for yourself. This is why you're fed up of it, and it has to be an Emperor. You are the Emperor of your life, and it'd have to be another Emperor in order for you to even consider it, which, good on you. You don't need any more on your plate. You've got enough on your plate. You've got bigger fish to fry. And you've worked on, your problems, temptations, toxicities, behaviours. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and you said goodbye to a toxic influence. You've freed yourself, and which I think is amazing. So you may have been stolen off. You may have had somebody financially pull the wool over your eyes, and you're just like, it's too dangerous for me. But you have got new love, and it's coming in quickly. And this person, as well as being an Emperor, they're also very passionate and charismatic. And you're showing up also as the Queen of Wands. You're going to work very, very well together. You are divine counterparts. And I could be talking to a fire sign, or you, them, or even both of you. So what else? Let's, what am I thinking in my head? The type of person. This person is going to be a little bit different to your usual type. I think there may be a different colouring, and like they're not going to be, you might normally go for someone really tall. This one's going to be average height, and they're going to be beautiful in a different way to what you're used to. I feel like this person is a lot more, what's the way of putting it? A lot more groomed than you normally go for, like, rather than a really sort of tough, masculine, man's man type of person that you might normally go for. This one's going to be a lot more reserved. They're going to be, I'm just seeing blonde hair, blue eyes. And if that's your type, then we're hey. But there's something about this person that isn't going to be your type, so you're not expecting it at all. But this person, it's like you're going to recognise each other's souls. This is going to come totally out of the blue, just out and about in your situation. You're always going to be a little bit on guard because of what's happened. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go, the next person who comes to you seems nice and they might have blonde hair, blue eyes and not your type. Doesn't mean you've got to, jump in and go, oh, the lady on TikTok says this is my person. I'm just saying you're going to feel it. Not straight away though. But this is coming up. I feel like there's a big, like the phrase in my mind is you're going to recognise each other. It could just mean as literal as you do know them and you've never looked at them that way, but I feel like it's just a familiarity. You can sometimes, someone you've never met, you can feel like you've known forever. And you've also got the Empress, divine counterparts. You've got the Empress and the Emperor, and you've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. And that doesn't mean male and female. It's just we all have the masculine and the feminine. Some of us have more masculine or feminine traits, the other vice versa, and they tend to balance each other out into one half, but that's got nothing to do with gender. And the Ten of Cups, you can trust this person. Not only would you be financially safe, but you'd be emotionally safe as well. And there's this like working with each other. They're going to be working with you, just like you've always been willing to work with somebody, but you've never had it back. Yeah, the heartache is over. Yeah, they're not going to be this wishy-washy energy. They're just, you know, with fish in a cup guy. You're not going to be accepting any of that crap. And they're not going to be that. So yeah, you've been heavily disappointed from the past. And you're moving forward now. You're going into a brand new era for yourself. And I don't see a tarot card either. Not a tarot, a tower card either. So this isn't going to be this very difficult quest. It's not going to be your world turning upside down. You've been through all that. And so really don't see any unexpected nasty surprises in the future, which I think you are very on guard for at the moment. But it's time for you. Let me get a few more cards from the other deck. But it's time for you to start relaxing now. You've got the Temptation card coming up. I really do think your usual type, I think that's why you're giving up at all, because the ones that you tend to like, you get let down, so you're like, well, you know, I'm not bothering because I can't trust my own type. So rather than getting tempted by the usual person you go for, there's something, there's healing here. Like there's something to heal in yourself. Work out what trauma is it that attracts me to that kind of person who would treat me in such a way. So it's definitely, but you are doing well on that front anyway. You have been healing. It's just being able to bring the walls down, but keep your boundaries up. There's a massive difference, because by having that wall up, you end up blocking your blessings. There's some truth here that's coming to light. That maybe that was what you wanted to hear today. There's a truth in it. Like you don't have to be. You don't have to wall yourself in and be alone. There are good people out there. And what's this truth you're going to be learning? Emotional loss. I don't think you've been dealing with it. Just give me a sec. Right. Gossip, inseparable, unfinished business, damage. Okay. New chapter. Oh, there was regret in there as well. So you could be finding something out about the past situation that gives you some kind of closure. Whatever that means to you. I don't know what that means. But there's some truth coming out, and it's the past situation. But it's going to help you move forward. It doesn't sit well with me saying things like that, because I just think however they treated you is the closure. You just don't look back. But, you know, sometimes the universe sends you messages that you need to hear. And the heartache and losses come out again. That is definitely holding you back from, you know, the next stage of your life. Whatever you're carrying, it's blocking you from your blessings, and you don't deserve that. So you got some shadow work to do. I'm running out of time, but yeah, there's some look inward, shadow work, healing, and you are fine, and you're going to be fine. Thank you very much.